Right, morning folks, welcome back to the channel then. So this morning back out in the forest in an undisclosed location for a breakfast hammock camp. This morning we're going to do a bacon and cheese and onion omelette. I'm in a new place, totally new area, don't know where this is, as I said it's undisclosed. I've got two nice birch trees in front of me, trying to set up my hammock between them. This may become a regular camping spot if I like it, depends on the weather. So let's get set up, let's get cooking. Right, so as I was saying, I've got these two lovely birch trees, one here, one here. I don't know what the gap is between them. I think it's about 12 to 14 feet. That should be more than enough to get my hammock on. And then we'll get a basher or a tarp up and see where we go from there. Right then folks, here we are then. We're set up with a DD hammock and British Army basher. I'll just take you in and show you what I've done because it was a bit weird getting it set up because it's a bit tight in here on some spots. So we've got the jungle knots with a toggle on this corner. I've got a jungle knot with a toggle on that corner tied to this branch, which I believe is an oak tree or maybe an ash tree. I think it's oak actually. The old daisy chain straps wrapped around the two trees over there, and we've gone for an A-frame sort of thing here. And up here on the other side again, jungle knots with toggle pinned to the floor, and we've got bungees. I have the old bungees on the tree there. On this side, another toggle with a jungle knot tied to another silver birch tree, and over the other side, another bungee, or two bungees on that one. So I'm just going to put a my ridge rest roll mat in the hammock just so I can keep my butt warm, and then we're going to start cooking. Okay, so we've got the old thermarest roll mat inside, so zip it up, and then have a quick chin wag, and then I'll start cooking. Right, so today then, up in the hammock, so this morning then, I've got four whole hours spare to myself before I go back home and get ready for the next night shift. So I came off night shift last night, got home this morning, got changed, grabbed bags and just came straight over here. So within those 4 hours I intend to spend every waking minute chilling here. As I said, we'll get some food on in a second. I'll show you what I brought. I just needed to test the hammock, make sure it's all safe, it's all good, it's comfortable. As I said, this could become a new camping spot in the future, but we'll give it a test today, see how I feel, and then we'll go from there. Right, so enough waffling, let's get cooking. Right, so I found this nice rock in between the trees where I'm camping here. It's not totally flat, but I have a new thing that I want to use today. I don't have my normal camping gas, I don't have kindling, but I do have a camping cooker that I normally keep in my prepper pantry. Let's set it up and let's get using it. The item in question is the portable gas stove, the single burner cooker, which takes those long cylinder gas canisters. One of these things. That's what I say, we'll use that today. I've got to fry some food, so let's get cooking. Okay, so you've all seen one of these things before. If you haven't, well, go and look on Amazon or eBay for one. They're only about 12 to 15 pounds. Make sure you get the one with the gas, about 20 quid altogether. It's a long tube of gas. Just remove the lid. It just goes inside here. There's a clip thing here. There's also a specific part, well, I can get on camera, that you have to get that clip into on top there, so it stays put. We're not going to put that on just yet because I've got to get everything else out. It's a bit fiddly. Like I said, I don't really use it. It's just for emergencies only. It looks like, of course, I'm not using it. It may have got a slight damage to it, but I hope not. That's just me because I don't know how to use it. Right, there we go. So that's on. Let me bring you in closer so I'll show you what I mean. So that's the clip there, which goes in a slot on the gas canister. And all you do is at the front, then you turn the button, that pulls that in. That means it's ready to be ignited. So let's get frying pan, let's get cooking here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we're going to have for this magnificent breakfast this morning then. So as I said, we're going to have a cheesy bacon and onion omelette. So I've got 6 medium free-range eggs, some grated cheese, an onion, and something I've never even heard of before that I've seen is something called bacon lardons, which is like basically bacon squares already chopped up for you. They come in a twin pack, about £2.50 or something from Morrison's. They'll go in, so we'll cook them first, bacon and the onion, cook them together. Then we'll get the omelette on, and then we'll put it all together and see how it comes out. So I'm just going to lock the gas canister into place. That's locked into place. I've got to put it on top of its case because that rock is so unlevel. see if we can get it lit, and then we'll get cooking. There you go, perfect. Right, that's ready to go. We'll get the pan right. No, that's going to slip right off. Okay, there's going to be too many problems. Let's sort this out. Unfortunately, that spot's too unlevel, so I'm just going to clear a piece of ground. I'm going to have to do it on the ground. Okay, so this position where I've got it now, we'll just have to do about as level as I'm going to get it. Right, so in these little pots, I've got some cooking oil. I've got 2 of them. Tablespoon of oil in here, tablespoon of oil in the second one. That's going in there. I'll just chop up the onion, and I'm going to fry the onion and the bacon bits together, and then we'll deal with the rest after. Let's just go ahead and chop me up an onion. I've had to put some knee pads on because I don't want to be kneeling down on that second wet ground and ended up with knee problems like I've had in the past. So I only use about half the onion. So let's get this done. No accidents today, please, because I didn't bring a first aid kit, even though I've got plasters on me. But it'll be alright, it's fine. We're all good. Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's only got to be rough. It doesn't have to be special. It just has to be in that pan cooking with the bacon at some point. And it's a little bit nippy out here. It's only about 10 degrees Celsius this morning, so not too warm, but it's not too cold either. Let's just chop this lot up and just fry it all in the pan together with the bacon lardons there. Like I said, rough and ready, nothing special, job done. Right, let's get that and the bacon in the pan together, and let's get them all cooking. So you only would cook these bacon lardons apparently for about 5 or 10 minutes, which is good for me. Give you plenty more time to chillax. Right, just give the old FP a few minutes to heat up, the old frying pan there, before we chop up the food into it. It's about as level as it's going to get, unfortunately. Nothing I can do. It's on unlevel ground. Okay, hopefully this oil should be hot enough to get this bit of onion in, and these bacon lardons. And so we'll give them 5 minutes. All in all, just cook them all together, a whole lot. Lovely jubbly. Perfect. Now this is going to be a nice breakfast this morning. Lovely, listen to that. Right, let's get the rest ready. So just whilst that looks cooking behind me, behind the camera, I'm just going to crack open 4 eggs. And we have a cheesy, eggy bacon and onion omelette thing here. So let's get that one. You can't beat outdoor cooking, especially early in the morning, or evening, or afternoon. Oops. Yeah, not very good at cracking eggs today because I'm not leaning down, I'm actually standing up doing it. So there's a fork. Let's get those sorted out. Let's just quickly whisk these up. Ready to go. Job done. 4 medium free range eggs ready to go for the breakfast here. Some people say, well, these bacon lardon bits, just take them out first and drain them off and put them back in afterwards. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to add the egg to it and then the cheese on top and just cook it all together. I would say it's about ready. Probably a bit much oil in that actually, so probably tip some of that out just quickly. Right, here we go. So pouring on the egg for the omelette. That's what I'm saying, just leave all that stuff in there and just let it all cook together. That's the best way to do it. I'll turn the heat down obviously so it doesn't burn the egg. And what we'll do is, once that's all mixed in together, we'll add the cheese on after about 3 or 4 minutes. Right, so what I'm going to do now, just as that's cooking, it's been on for a few minutes underneath, I'm just going to throw some cheese on top of that and let it all cook together. So this is just single cheddar cheese, just very cheap, bit crap actually, but it will do. So it's going to be a cheesy bacon and onion omelette. I'm quite sure that'll be the title of the video as well later. So there we have it. Right, so just accidentally slightly overcooked it here because there was people around and I had to keep an eye on them. and whilst missing turning that over, so I've turned it now, it's all good. And what I normally do is I cut it in half so I have 2 portions, because you know, it's not that I'm greedy, it's just that I might be bloody hungry. So I'll leave that for a few more minutes and then we'll come back and we'll have, here we are then. So that's one omelette, cheesy bacon and onion omelette. Second part down in the pan. I'll probably have that with a brew. Let's go and try this, see what it's like. Now all I've got to do is get in the hammock and enjoy this in the hammock, which is a little higher than I normally have it. But so let's give this cheesy bacon omelette a try then. I know, as I said, I just overcooked it slightly, but I'd rather be overcooked than undercooked. Safety first and all that. Right, let's see how this goes down here. Sorry, burnt it. Yuck. Right, didn't enjoy that first bit. Okay, right. So I think what's happened here is the bacon pieces are just slightly overcooked. It tastes like rot. It doesn't matter. It's still nice. I'm still eating the first piece anyway, so it's fine. It's just that first piece was just tasted a bit weird. But, I'm just carrying on enjoying it. I've got that second piece to eat as well. Yeah, it's better. At least I didn't cook it on a bloody open fire and burn the whole bloody thing. So there we go. It's fine. I think next time I'll use real bacon, proper sliced bacon. Chop that properly. Excuse me. And probably use some mushrooms as well. I haven't had mushrooms for a while. Right. I'll bring it back when I finish stuffing my face. Let's see if the second piece is any better than the first. All looks the same to me, but we'll see, innit? I won't know until I try. Just stuffing my face. That side's got more cheese. Perfect, that'll do. Right, let's go and enjoy a second piece. Right, okay, so that little omelette then, there wasn't too bad apart from those bacon pieces. So these bacon lardons then, scrap bacon pieces basically. Would I recommend them? Unless you know what you're going to use them for, unless you cook them properly, probably not. Like this is the first time I've used them. Like I said, I don't generally eat a lot of meat. They're alright, but again, next time I should listen to advice. They were overcooked, which is why they were so bloody hard. So next time, cook them for 5 minutes, take them out, drain them, cook your eggs, your scrambled eggs, whatever, then put them back in with the egg and the onion, and then do it properly. So, alright, so we made a little boo-boo, but we learned from that one. So we won't try them again. So no, I wouldn't recommend them for me personally. I'd just rather buy rashers of bacon fresh from butchers, chop it up for myself. Right, let's get a brew on to wash this horrible bloody taste down. Right, so in those gas canisters in here, there is more than enough gas to cook at least a family meal, maybe, and boil a couple of kettles. They should last you a whole day, or about that, depending on how much you use it. So 5 of them could last you a week. But 2 cans if you're doing big meals, obviously. 5 cans if you're doing single meals, that will last you a week. That's why we keep them as a prepper backup for our survival and all that stuff. So, but right now, get cut them, have a brew to wash down that bloody horrible bacon stuff that I'm never buying again. Right, so here we are then, folks. Time for a bit of R&R. After that little breakfast thing there, time for the old cup of tea, like. And just chill here for an hour or two. Enjoy my new surroundings. It's been quite peaceful, apart from one family walking past a little while ago with a child screaming. It's like, thanks, we have enough of that when we go shopping. Don't need it in the bloody forest as well. I am going to look for somewhere else actually. This place is okay, but I have seen a couple of better places I'm looking into where I know it's not too busy. I'm also looking into a a private woodland, doing a camp in a private woodland that I know of, I've been told about. I'll probably get in contact with the chap in the next couple of months, probably New Year or something, and do a couple of camps up there. And then we'll see where we go from there. But I've still got to take that that bloody one tigress tent out and do an overnighter in that yet. As soon as I get 5 minutes to myself, get a couple of days off, I'm going for that. And from tonight onwards, it's going to pour down with rain for the next week and a half. So it's fine because I'm on nights, so it won't bother me. But as soon as I get a couple of days to myself, that tent is coming out, this hammock's going in it, and I am going to try and do an overnighter in it. Come rain, shine, snow, or whatever. That's what I brought it for. I brought it to use it. I have done an evening camp in it recently, but I didn't do a video for it because I had the missus with me. She wanted to go inside it and see what it was like. But she didn't like it because she said too many bugs because she was on the ground. But we brought chairs and everything. We just chilled in there for a couple of hours. It was nice. Had the stove on. I got one of those fans to go on top of the stove. That got all the heat circulating. I'll show you that when I get out there. But for now, enough waffling. I'm going to get back to chilling with my morning brew and the peace and quiet of this forest. Right, here we go then. It's hammock time. I've had to literally turn around. I was facing that end, but I was sitting that end to look this way. Now I'm this way to look the opposite way because some lads just came through on their e-bikes. They're alright. I know these guys. They never ever bother me. They see me, they wave, they say hello, that's it, and then they go on their merry way. They never ever bother me. They're okay. So we'll have a. So I've been there about an hour. I have 30 minutes in the hammock, and then with 30 minutes of tidying up. Well, it might take 30 minutes. Obviously, it'll take about 5 minutes to tidy up. I'll have a little walk around, see about finding other spots, and then we'll break down the camp, and then we'll bug out later. But for now, it's chilling time. Okay, so just jumped out my hammock for a minute because whilst I was chilling in here, a lady walked past with 4 or 5 dogs, one of those dog walking companies. 3 of those dogs just come right into camp, so compromised my chilling time. So it took half an hour just to get the bloody things out of here. So I think what we'll do, we're going to pack down and bug out because I'm sick and tired of being disturbed by dogs again. Right then folks, I think I'll call it a day because there are just too many dog walkers coming in right now. It has been a good morning. I did like the setup I got here. Unfortunately this place is now compromised by dogs and people walking past. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a quiet morning, but I was wrong. So I won't be coming back here again. But if you got this far, thanks very much for watching. Please consider subscribing, sharing, liking. Don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up because it's all helping. And I'll catch you all in another video. Enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care, stay safe. I'm out of here. I almost forgot the main ingredient to the last part of the program here. Housekeeping. Camp all broke down, kit all squared away, back in the Northern Line patrol pack. Everything's packed away, left no rubbish anywhere. Everything's tidy, everything's good. Oh bloody hell, there's another bloody dog. See what I mean? Look, a lovely little dog just there. Hello mate. Right, so sorry, yeah, camp broke down, kit squared away. Thanks very much for watching. Leave no trace, we're out of here.